No, there's no point in running this time.
Where is she?
She's somewhere safe. For now.
I'll tell you where the file is, just let her go.
This one? You have no leverage, Axel Wolf.
And what are you waiting for? End it! Do it, you coward!
Oh, I intend to. But why rush when we can make it all so delicious? While you were unconscious, I embedded an explosive polymer in your brain. One that will be triggered by the formation of a new neural pathway when you think a specific singular thought that I pre-programmed. You think that thought, and boom, your head explodes.
Sorry, explain that again?
A bomb attached to a thought. It's really quite brilliant, don't you think?
Right, so I think a thought.
Think the specific thought that I selected. Ha 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 ha! What a wickedly appetizing game.
A thought bomb.
A thought bomb. Yeah, it's a what?
I know.
What's hard to understand about it? It's a thought bomb.
I understand the what. I'm just a little confused on the why.
What do you mean the why?
Well, I mean, presumably you had enough access to my brain to like implant a neural nonsense thingy. Like, why not just like blow up my head while you're in there? Or like, I don't know, like poke my exposed brain with whatever tool you were using to like shove the chip in there?
But this is fun. I want to play like a tasty game.
I would get it if you were trying to like torture information out of me or something, but you already have the file. You're set on killing me.
Yeah, I got the file.
So what are we doing?
I'm going to take my time and really enjoy it.
There's easier ways to take your time than developing a new brain OS.
Okay, well, we're here now. We're playing the delicious thought bomb, okay?
Okay.
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 Thank you. Start thinking stuff. Think some stuff. You better not think that thought.
Okay.
Don't let that word enter your mind. Or phrase. Could be a whole phrase. Or it could be a visual image. You don't know. Look at you squirm. Oh, this is delicious. Honestly, this is everything that I hoped that it would be. This is really tasty. What's going on in there right now? Are you just like racing through all sorts of different thoughts in your mind?
I genuinely have no idea what any of this is accomplishing, so no, not really.
It's that I'm killing you, and I'm killing you my way.
Okay.
Why, some might call it animalistic.
Was that some sort of clue?
That was like a little clue for the thought bomb. Like a mini clue. I'm gonna build them up.
You're giving me clues now? Isn't this the same as shooting me in the head immediately?
How?
What's the fun in that? Like, if we're doing a thought bomb, wouldn't you want me to, like, live my life until some random day I think your little thought and, oh, whoa, boom, my head explodes. And then there's, like, a news report you catch or something, and then you're, like, laughing maniacally in Monaco? Or...
You didn't invent the game, okay? You don't understand all the scrummy, yummy little rules.
Are the rules the thought?
No, the rules aren't the thought. Big clue there, by the way. That's a clue. I just kind of tipped my hand there. That just took a thought off the table. So you got to keep track of all the little clues. Maybe you've heard the clues, or maybe you haven't heard them all. Animalistic, heard.
You know, when Skids Maroon kidnapped me, he just threatened to cut off my fingers. Like, that was a good threat. Like, that was enough.
Fingers being cut off walked so that the brain neuron thought bomb could run.
Simple as fine, man. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to do something no one's ever heard of.
Ah, but they will have heard of it. Heard again. Keep that. They will have heard of it. You see, the one in your brain is simply a prototype. Why, even as we speak, I have flooded this city's water supply with millions of neural nanopolymers that'll make their way through the pipes, enter a person's body, navigate through their bloodstream, and embed themselves in their frontal lobe.
So this is what it's all about. You're gonna blow up everybody else's heads, and this is just a trial run.
No, this is just a fun game for us. What? The other chips I'm doing a different thing. For the other people, I'm turning everyday citizens into sleeper agents who will be activated when they hear a specific phrase in a local commercial I'm producing, and then they will do my bidding.
You're producing commercials to make zombies or something?
I'm waiting on permits for shooting locations. But
how many people do you think watch local TV anymore?
I'm gonna pay for multiple spots. If it doesn't like catch on, I can do like a socials push. You can pay for like a targeted Facebook ad.
That's way too many steps for a master plan.
It's not that many steps. It's like it's a few steps, but it's not like for a master plan. It's not like that. Whatever, man. Speed round on the thought bomb. You're running out of time, Axel Wolf.
Until what? You set the bomb off?
Until you think the thought. This is my guess for how long it'll take for you to think the thought.
What's the thought?
Exactly.
You know what I think it is?
Tell me, please. Tell me me what the thought is, because I am all ears.
I don't think you're fully committed to this plan. I think you're just like procrastinating, adding a lot of different steps, so you could just like bail at any point. Like clearly you could have just killed me when you had the chance, but you didn't, so I don't think you're like fully committed to this thing.
That's not the thought, and that's also not at all true.
Or maybe subconsciously you don't think you're worthy enough of being like a supervillain, so you build in all these like failure points, so when it goes bad, you can just blame those instead of yourself.
You're looking for like a whole psychological justification, but it's just I'm just doing this because like it's more delicious this way. Like, sorry, I didn't want to cut off your boring pinky, and I'd rather have us like match wits and have everybody be like, oh, hey, wow, that guy's so smart. Like, set aside evil. He's not just like an evil genius. Like, he is just straight up, by any measure, Dr. Scrape is a genius.
Maybe a parent withheld praise?
No, it's a fucking thought bomb. Just let me do my fun-ass thought bomb. It's literally like the coolest way to murder someone that anyone has ever invented. You get to play like a little reverse puzzle game. You're trying to like dodge things. I'm trying to give you clues like that. How fun is that? But like, you're not interested in that. You just want to like dissect my entire childhood instead of just letting me like kill you in a way that's like finally interesting for once. What bothers me the most is that you're not even trying to stop my plan. You're just trying to stop me from enjoying my plan. It's a thought bomb. I shouldn't have to pitch that. I shouldn't have to try to make it sound cool. It's a thought bomb.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not about my mother.
Okay. Look, maybe we just take a step back for a second. Yeah, why don't we meet in the middle? Like, obviously, I dug a little bit too deep into the emotional stuff. You obviously dug a bit too deep into my brain.
Guilty.
Okay, so maybe we just, like, go our separate ways for a little while. We can revisit this another time. You know, I can always try and stop your multi-tiered, convoluted Rube Goldberg machine plan another day, and then until then, you can live in your, like, delicious, edging bliss that maybe one day I think your little thought in my head explodes. Or come a little closer, we might be able to settle this another way.
It's the largest living land animal. Oh, what's happening in there? Are you keeping track of all my clues? Did you get lost in some of those clues? Maybe I'll have to truncate the rest of them. I want to ask you a question, but I worry what you'll think. Oh, what was that? What was that? Nothing? Okay. You're thinking, this guy's thinking, oh, great. You're thinking, oh man, this frickin' guy is feeding me a load of frickin' bull crap. What are you thinking? Are you losing track of the clues? Are you not keeping up on the clues? Maybe you don't have an excellent long-term memory? Prehensile penis!
It's elephants, okay? It's obviously elephants. A gray African bull elephant. You've been saying stuff about elephants this entire time, and then initially, I was just trying not to think about elephants, which of course made me think of them, and so I've just been sitting here for 4 minutes thinking about elephants. It's elephants! Obviously it's elephants, and nothing happened.
You didn't even get like a headache?
No, nothing.
Oh man, what did I do? What did I do? Do you maybe just like, you just don't form like vivid enough like visual images? Like maybe you have like aphantasia?
Maybe.
I can't believe it didn't work. What a waste, man. I had so many good clues. Some of them you didn't even pick. When I was saying the like neural nanopolymer stuff, I said it enters Aberson's body. It sounded like person, but it was Aberson, as in Helen Aberson, co-author of Dumbo the Flying Elephant.
By some miracle, I let that one pass me by.
Yeah, I guess that was all for nothing. I guess that was just like a total freaking waste. Maybe I put in a dud. Or maybe this all went exactly to plan.
What are you talking about? What is this?
Dr. Scrape, we've got them all. The mission was a total success.
Perfect.
Hope you have a great day.
Every time I've ever captured you, you escaped my clever binding so quickly, I couldn't contain your deliciously nimble body. So I had to preoccupy your mind. You were so fixated on not picturing elephants and on sort of like unpacking my whole mental health situation that you never once thought to escape. And you barely gave any thought at all to my men who are out there executing my real master plan. They're not doing the zombie commercial thing. Maybe that was just something I riffed. And maybe instead of putting chips in heads, they're out there kidnapping every head of state in the world. You're far too late now, Axel Wolf. Maybe it was all a delectable ruse. Maybe there's no such thing as a thought bomb. And maybe, just maybe, Axel Wolf, you finally lost.
I was so distracted. Dr. Scrape, you truly are a genius.
I guess having to admit that was a mind-blowing experience. Worth it. Yes, Mom, a thought bomb. Well, everybody does finger stuff. That's not really... I didn't call myself a... He said, he was the one who said I was a gene. No, I hear you. That's right. Okay. Well, I love... Nothing. Talk to you.